Yes, 1, 2, 3. This is me.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Good to go? We're recording. Alrighty. So Manuel, we have a bit of a historic weekend here with this race for you in a long career at Audi. So I wanted to stop and take some time to learn more about you and your full career, and maybe start by asking where you grew up, what it was like growing up where you grew up, and maybe learn a little bit about how that's influenced you to become the professional race car driver you are today.
Such a long question deserves at least a 20 minutes answer.
We have it.
No, just kidding. Well, actually, I said today that this will be in Laguna my last race with an Audi prototype. I did not quite say that I retired from motor racing. I want to make this point very clear, and I actually said it's a very tough call. I have a great part of my career, the last 15 years with Audi, and this time has been just unbelievable. I got a lot, and of course I gave as much as I could, and I got a lot of satisfaction. We won a lot in touring cars, and we achieved a lot in sports cars. It's been just fantastic. Now it's time to change, and there's a possibility for me to stay in the company, and of course bring what I've learned in all these years of motor racing, and help the company to promote the company as I've done behind the wheel. I can now do it outside the race car. But also, I'm a racing driver. And people who know me, they appreciate my great passion. I'm not coming here to cash some money. I'm coming to the racetrack always with a smile. I really enjoy driving, and it's a tough call. This morning, like everybody, when I woke up, I went to the bathroom, and I looked at myself in the mirror. I didn't look like a retired driver, So I don't know. There's quite a few other opportunities out there, very interesting opportunities, and this actually makes me feel really happy, because there are some good things out there. I need time, from one end there's a continuity as an Audi ambassador, from the other end there is a continuity as a driver. It's difficult, don't ask me more, but you can't have everything. In Italy we say you can't have the wife drunk and the bottle of wine full. So if you want your wife to be drunk and out of order, you've got to get rid of the wine. You can't have both.
That's perfect. Speaking of Italy, your approach to racing, on top of being so fast and successful, you've always brought a great joy and love and personality to what you do. It's very visible. Tell me about growing up in Italy, and maybe how that is such a big part of how you've conducted yourself.
I think my character, to be honest, I don't consider myself a true, or let's say stereotype Italian, although people who know me, they see how extroverted I am. But this is really, I don't think it's an Italian heritage. It's just myself. I've been very lucky, but one of the gifts that I got from life, or from God, if you guys believe in it, like me, is that I am able to appreciate what I have, and I don't take anything for granted. So, being here for me, for you guys in the television, for the mechanics, the engineers, this is an unbelievable environment. Everybody's been dreaming about working in motor racing, and I try not to forget. So this makes me smile all the time. And from the other hand, if I wasn't a driver, I would have been a very strong supporter. I would be here probably with an Audi flag, supporting the Audi drivers. So I know what is the feeling, and I have, I feel very close to the people who are like the supporters, and I'm just a happy person. Also, I don't really like the way motor racing is going nowadays. Drivers tend to not have a very strong personality, and those who have it, somehow the media or the sponsors, they try to kind of cover it. I want to talk with my mouth, and that's why also I've done this press release. I am myself, and I want people to see, like what you see you get. This is me, and I have to say it makes me happy because I have very good relationship with many people, and this makes me feel home in America. My accent has got to improve, but apart from that, it's a nice feeling being here.
Oh, perfect. The first time I remember seeing you, Manuele, was early in sports cars in the early 80s, and then followed you through Formula One. Maybe touch a little bit about your career in the 80s, because although many people know you from Audi, there was also a long career you had before you came to Audi.
Oh yeah, in fact, when I came to Audi, I was 30, and I started racing at 11 in go-karts, 18 as soon as I got my driving license with cars. Made my way into Formula One, and then after that, it could have been a good time to retire. Then I joined Audi, and another 15 wonderful years came along. But I was born with this unbelievable passion. I remember I was a little kid, and I saw a falling star, and the wish was I want to be a racing driver, not an astronaut, not a plumber, not a firefighter. I wanted to be a damn racing driver. So I started with karts, and slowly, like every kid, by winning races, and I got into cars, and my dream was to become a Grand Prix driver, so to make my way into Formula One. But when I was in Formula 2, I got an opportunity to drive some touring car races. In Europe, there was the European Touring Car Championship, which was a very strong championship, and there I was invited by BMW, and I almost didn't even consider this offer because I want to drive Formula One. Closed wheels is that's for old people. But I realized that this could have been a very good career opportunity. To get to Formula One is a big question mark, and you need to be lucky, and so on and so forth. So I always had as a side career, from beside my single seaters, always raced with closed wheels. And so when I retired, even when I was in Formula One, I kept racing with for BMW in touring car. So when I stopped Formula One, I was an established touring car driver, and I had a career. Basically, the doors were open.